Dude, get your face out of the lens. Oh my god. Oh my god, you look crazy. Let me take a picture of you. How is it that every time I want to record, my nose is sniffly? I'm gonna have to ask you to move. Sorry, dude. Sorry. So, I was going through my closet the other day, and I just had a bunch of these notebooks, sketchbooks I have not gone through and finished. I'm a serial sketchbook unfinisher. This is my most recent one. It's a Muji, I think. A Muji Pocket Note. Saw someone on Instagram use this, and I was like, oh, that's pretty sick. It's a lot of pages. I think I'm just gonna do some sketching in this. I stopped sketching because I just lost all confidence in my sketching, and then traditionally I just don't do like really clean work. Digital, I feel like, is like my crutch because I'm allowed to just keep going over and over and over and doing it until I get it perfect. Versus when I'm sketching, nothing ever looks good. Like, my work never looks how I want it to look, and my sketchbooks definitely don't look like everybody else's sketchbooks. I feel like mine always looks super sketchy and ugly. I don't know how other people do that. I don't know if that's the point of their sketchbooks, is that they can try to make the work look good. But yeah, I just have never been able to do that. I'm always writing and sketching and stuff, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna work on the sketchbook. I'll show you the tools I'm gonna use. So basically, I got this Tough Stuff eraser stick. Got the Sumo grip. Got this from the Chinatown gift store or whatever. And then I got this high polymer eraser Pentel. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be using. And then I'll just fill this bad boy up. I just want to share the designs that I made. I made them last month and I didn't vlog it, but I'm coming back to them just to see if there's anything I can add or if they're like done. Still trying to figure out the colors on this one. I really like the black text bubble on this one. This is the design. Let me know if I should, like, I don't know, some color combos you want to see. I'm also trying to figure out like other assets I could do. Like this button would be sick, I think. I don't have a button maker, so I'm waiting to get that, and then I'll maybe test a couple buttons to see how they turn out. I'm thinking about starting a new zine. I've been working on it. This was the cover, and you know, I do like the star circle, the burned image in the middle of the center. I don't think I like the text, so I might just redo this whole thing. Because this is the actual page that I burned, this is not like an effect or texture or something. This is actually burned and then scanned, so I'll have to remove the text, reburn the paper, and then scan everything again. So it just depends on if I'm like willing to do that or not, because this is what the original looked like. Yeah, this is that button design that is like unvectorized and not 8-bit and stuff. Just went in Illustrator and traced his like form, and then went into Photoshop and like did the heavy shadows and stuff. Some more designs. I like this when I drew it the first time. I'm not sure if I like it anymore. This one definitely got a rework. Let me show you. This is what it looks like now. I was trying to go for like a maximalist looking style, but I showed my sister and she was like, you don't need to do acronyms for everything. So I was like, okay, I gotta get rid of that. She's right. I do too many acronym stuff. And this went through a ton of different variations. Okay, I'm gonna switch up the room layout a bit just because I feel like it's super cramped in here. So I'm gonna measure this and see if I can replace my couch with this. It's like 70 inches. Oh yeah, that gives me a ton of space because like this part of the room just feels so cluttered. I'm gonna move this and I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it in this room or not. This is like my current inventory of stickers and all my other things, zines and stuff, but I'm gonna put my materials down here instead, just so that everything is consolidated to one space. You have sticker paper, printer paper, and like whatever else I need right down here. And then in the meantime, these will go into the closet. And the closet is also a mess. I was trying to put together my like artist display for tables and stuff. But then I stopped. I started like super late at night and I was just like, okay, I'm kind of over this. So I just placed everything in here, already assembled. And I think I'll just put this, where can I put this? I could just place it on the ground. And this will go up there. Yeah. Okay, let's do some figure drawing, some gesture drawing. I did a lot that last time. How many pages did I do? Like 10, maybe more than 10. And then I did like a little drawing at the end of myself drawing. So yeah, let's do a couple more pages. I almost didn't want to record doing that first day because I haven't done gesture drawing in a long time, and I knew it was gonna be ugly and not something I would want to share. But you know, you can't get back to where you want or even get better if you don't. Like doing this puts me in the mood to draw because these are so ugly and they're so bad. Like, let me do something that I'm gonna like. I mean, in the future, I'm sure I'll get better at doing this. Right now, it just feels, oh my god, it feels like nothing's working or nothing's happening. All right, almost did about 30 minutes of gesture drawing. First page, this is how it was looking. Pretty rough, pretty shaky. And then toward the end, I'll show you. This is probably my favorite 2 pages. I feel like I got the pose down really good. And like proportions and everything looks nice too. So yeah, I'm done with gesture drawing today. Let's see how much progress I made in the sketchbook. So that's how many pages we gotten through so far since I picked the sketchbook back up. We are almost halfway, so if I just keep going at this pace, I'll be done before, like, I don't know, maybe next month. Yeah, maybe before next month. And then I'll never look at the sketchbook again, just because it's like a bunch of just trash. Not trash, but it's like, it's a lot of like learning and stuff. So movie recommendation: if you haven't seen Obsession, go see it. I'm not a huge horror fan. I mean, I like horror movies, but I'm not always watching horror movies. I like thrillers and action and stuff like that, mysteries and stuff. But yeah, Obsession was good. I've seen Weapons, I've seen Hereditary, I've seen like some horror movies, so I feel like I have a feel for what's good and what's good and what's bad. But Obsession, that's a good one because it's really creepy the whole time, and it's not like stereotypically creepy. There's not like, there are some jump scares, but it's like the whole time it's just this heavy like mood of just like creepiness. Movie I don't recommend seeing if you like horror is the one with Adam Scott. Why am I forgetting it? Hokum. That one is not scary at all. There's like 2 jump scares, but then other than that, it's not really scary. It's almost like a video game movie, where it's like kind of like Resident Evil, but not really. Because Resident Evil is Resident Evil's not that scary. So yeah, Hokum I don't recommend if you like horror. It does feel like there's a story there, and it feels like it could be so much more, but it's not. And it was marketed as like really creepy, and like some of the imagery and stuff you see in the trailers is just not. That's not the movie. Oh my god, that's not the movie. That's like more like sensationalized what the movie is, because it's not like that. It's almost like the trailers for Longlegs, when everybody thought that was going to be really creepy and scary and stuff, and then you go watch it and you're like, oh, this is pretty much that. This is a thriller movie, like detective, like investigation type thing. So yeah, that was kind of a letdown. And I've also heard that Passenger is bad. I wanted to go watch that, but I heard that one's not that good, so dodged a bullet. I'm not trying to pay those prices. The matinee prices, they are pretty expensive at the theater near me. Like, I don't even know why they call them matinee prices, because it's like $13, and like a normal ticket is like $16. It's something like that. It's not even like a huge discount. Versus, there's this one, I think it's in Boulder Station. The matinee is like $8, so that one's really good. I also did want to share my plans for this room. So I actually sketched it out in Procreate. So I'm thinking about getting a twin size bed, and then at the edge of it, like some kind of media stand or like bookcase or a little shelf, so I can place just like little things on there. Maybe a TV if I want. I don't know if I want to put a TV in here, but definitely want to have like that so I can place my rings and my cologne and just like little things like that at the edge of the bed. And then right here is where the desk would be. So this desk that was right here will be over there in that corner, and I'm gonna replace it with a smaller desk because this desk is just way too big. It's like 5.5 feet long, maybe shorter, and I definitely want to go down to a 4-foot desk because I don't use the whole thing, and then this side just ends up being cluttered, and I just put like a bunch of junk over there. So, and then I'm thinking maybe a rug right here and like some kind of bookcase on this wall. Hopefully that comes together good. It's just I'm not working with a lot of space in here. It's pretty tiny, so that's why I'm going for the twin instead of a full-size bed. Plus it's cheaper, so the twin is going to give me more space across. Yeah, I was on Pinterest all night last night trying to figure out the style of the bedroom I'm going for, and then I have to buy bed sheets and stuff, but something like this at the edge of the bed or even next to the bed, separating between the desk and the bed. I thought this one was really cool, like this little futon bench type thing right under the desk. I'm not gonna do that, but I did like how that looked. Also, this was really cool. I think I liked it because this couch is like, it's so weird because it's like not symmetrical on the sides. And this rug is also really cool. Oh, and that Muji fan. I definitely want to buy one of the Muji fans because they have like a little scent pod in the middle that you can put in there. I thought that was really cool, and it's like really tiny versus this big. It's also very nice. See, something like that at the edge of the bed would be cool. A little lamp. I do have to like start looking for lamps and stuff. I'm gonna try to get all this stuff like secondhand. There, that was my main idea. I was like, I'll get the bed, twin size bed, a little shelf in between me and the desk, because this is a really tiny room. So I was like, that would be cool. I think I have a little bit more space this way, so that is definitely a huge inspiration for me. I was thinking maybe something like that for my bookshelf, and then definitely gonna have my speaker, my Apple iPod speaker thing, hi-fi, going in there with some books. Like that just looks nice. I need to find something like that.